Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, and I know that you know what that means. Welcome along to the start of Season 4 of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. And we're going to make a few little changes. Because during the off-season, between Seasons 3 and 4, we had a bit of a coming together with somebody. And there is going to be a new name for the team. No longer will we be known as Team Chaseliner. From this point going forward, we'll be known as Team Chaseliner-Ganassi Racing. That's right, Chip-Ganassi, who Jackie did the season with in NASCAR Heat 4. He's come along and he's invested some money in the team. And with that investment comes a new engine supplier as well. We are going to be switching from the Mercedes engine, which you can see still has the 100 performance, but it has less durability than the Honda engine. And we are going to be using Hondas for this season, and possibly next season as well. Tatiana, you will see, has remained. We've also changed the team badge as well to represent the fact that Chip-Ganassi is coming on board to play with the team. Also, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a few changes as well to the season. We're only going to be doing 10 races. It's a 10-race sprint season for you all. Probably the same for Season 5 as well. What we're going to do, we're going to start in Bahrain, then go to Vietnam, then Holland, Canada. I want to take out a circuit, though. What do I take out? What do I take out? Oh, I want to put Monaco in. We've got to put the Monaco Grand Prix in. I think we'll take out Vietnam. Yes, I'm going to take Vietnam out and put in the Monaco Grand Prix. And the Monaco Grand Prix will appear in Season 5 as well. So, you get 10 races. Bahrain, Holland, Monaco, Canada, Austria, Silverstone, Belgium, Italy, Japan, and finishing off in the season finale around Brazil. I think you'll agree. This is going to be... It's going to be a cracking season. Is season number 4. Also, what we're going to do is we're going to up the race distance as well to 50%. Really push us as well. Qualifying, we're going to make one-shot qualifying. Means Jackie's and Tatiana are going to get one lap to achieve perfection. If they don't get that lap, then, quite frankly, they're screwed. But other than that, those are the changes that we are going to be making for this season. Hope you're ready for it. Because, yeah, I'm ready for those changes as well. So, here we are then. We've got the new car under the sheet. Although if you've seen the thumbnail, you already know what the new car kind of looks like. So, what are we going to do? Well, we have got, look at all this space here. We could probably fit in a load here. So, let's put in a... What can we put in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I tell you what, we may be able to get a couple in here after the car reveal. So we'll put in the driver training camps. That'll boost up Tatiana. Or should we do power and durability focus? But we don't really need to focus on anything, do we? Because... Oh, we'll put the driver training camp in there. That's fine. And then we've only got a 9-day block here. So we will go with the... I think we'll go with the pre-season merch sale. Or should we go with the advertisement? We'll go with the pre-season merch sale. It's an easy 2 million in the bank. Easy as you like. You can see here we've got 85 million to spend. We are going to absolutely spend it on things. So we're going to get more resource point generation. 15 million thrown at that. We are going to spend another 15 million on more resource point regeneration. in the durability, in the chassis department. So that'll take us all up there. We are going to spend another 15 million on the power department resource point regeneration. And then while we're at it, let's go get 12,000 on the build time. Can we get the build time for here? Yes, we can. So we'll get that put on there. You can see we're bringing loads of upgrades to this area already. It's fantastic. And we'll throw another 15 million at that. So we have literally blown 85 million in one go. Fantastic. Oh, so how did everyone do? We had an ultimate engine upgrade fail. We'll get that sorted in a moment as the thing starts pissing around. But let's see if we've got any driver transfers. And from the looks of it, we do not. So we're going to be keeping the same 22 that finished last season. Fantastic. So we'll skip through everything here and we'll get ourselves to the car reveal. Oh yes, the car reveal, folks. I know you're all looking forward to this new livery, this what we're going to be taking to Bahrain, I should say. So without further ado, folks, here is the TC04. And there she is, folks, the TC04. You can see that we've incorporated some of the number 9 of Scott Dixon, the orange and blue, into the pink, as it would. And I think that actually looks rather nice, actually. It looks rather plush. So, we'll get this ultimate engine power upgrade sorted before Bahrain. That's an easy one. That's a no-brainer. And then you can see it just leaves us 1 ultimate chassis and 4 ultimate durability upgrades. So we'll get them sorted probably before the Dutch Grand Prix. Hopefully that will be the case. Everything's coming in nicely. More resource points on top of resource points. This is what we absolutely love to see. The new parts have come through fabrication, and we have arrived for the start of Season 4 here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh yes, folks. You see, everything is on the car, looking absolutely resplendent. Now, 4,428 resource points. What can we get with 4,428 resource points? Well, we can start with this ultimate chassis upgrade. It will absolutely send us into... Well, it doesn't matter if it's rushed or standard. It'll be there for the Dutch Grand Prix. And I imagine the same will go for the durability as well. Yeah, I'm having to close my eye at the moment. I've got a searing pain going through it, which is not good. Again, with the durability, we can get them on for the Dutch Grand Prix. So we'll get 2 ultimate upgrades, 1 on the MGUK, 1 on the MGUH. And then, that being said, we will get the girls practiced, we will get the girls qualified, and we will see you guys on the start line for the Bahrain Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. And they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Tatiana Calderon lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Rose, Max Verstappen and Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Ricciardo and Alexander Albon, Norris, Ocon, Daniel Kvyat and Stroll, Magnussen, Russell, Pierre Gasly, they've taken a grid penalty, and Nick de Vries. Matsushita, Latifi, Giovinazzi and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Well, there we go then, folks. On the start line here at Sakhir, and Jackie qualified P4. Tatiana putting an absolutely storming lap, folks. She will lead us off for pole position. Take a look at the race strategy, and now that we're doing, now that we're doing 50% races, it's a two-stop race. But I know how powerful the one-stop is around here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try something a little bit different with Jackie. I know Tatiana, she can't make it on the she can't make it on one stop. So she's going to go two stops. I'm going to try and get Jackie to go one stop. It's a bold strategy, but a risky strategy as well. Let's see if these hard tyres can go to the end. I think these hard tyres can go to the end, you know. That's it. Push it. Look at that. The hard tyres can go. If Jackie can stretch out the soft tyres, we don't want another stint. Remove that stint immediately. Yeah, if she can stretch out these soft tyres, I reckon she can go on the one stop. And then it'll all kick off. But we'll check on that during the race. We'll keep an eye on that. But first things first, we're going to get off the start line. Let's go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Get ready for it then, folks. 5 red lights around, it slides out, and away we go in Season 4, and Jackie's got a great start. Tatiana's got a good start there at the front. She's going to lead them all into turn number 1, I believe. Yes, she is free wide with the Mercedes girls in Jackie. Oh, Hamilton and Bottas are squeezing her deep into turn 2. How do you like it? Hello. So now Hamilton's going to have a go look down into turn 4. Oh, but Jackie's going to cut that nose off, and that'll be the end of that challenge there from Lewis Hamilton. But Tatiana is gone. Look at the gap Tatiana's got already. Jesus. This is going to be a long race. The bin men are already out here. You'll see that Jackie's got the number 42 back on the car as she throws a big block into turn 9. And then also into turn 10. Yeah, car number 42 is here in recognition of the season that she did with Chip-Ganassi in the NASCAR Cup Series. So, whoa! I think Hamilton's around. Yes, Hamilton is around. Lewis Hamilton has got around there, folks. We just saw that. I think he tried one of his dirty dive bomb tactics there. As we go on board with, who is this? This is Danny Kvyat with... we're on board with Danny Kvyat. Looking at George Russell. George Russell in P12. Danny Kvyat P13. Look at the speed difference though that Honda engine has got over the Mercedes engine. Did you ever think you would say that as we go on board with George Russell? And Danny Kvyat is going to take P1 quite easily there. Sorry, P12 as I must say, quite easily. And we're now going to go to the other AlphaTauri. This is the man Gasly passing Sergio Perez into the last corner. Sergio, I think, is still there. He's keeping his nose in, but I think... Gasly's got that move done. Yes, he has. Actually, this Hollywood Lance Stroll, I do apologise, not Sergio Perez. Perez obviously now has moved to McLaren. been there half a season now. As Hollywood Lance Stroll throws a big one up the inside of turn 1, and that Hassey's giving him plenty of room as well. But no bueno there for that man as we go on to lap number 3 here. And you can see that Jackie is having to defend madly from Valtteri Bottas, and you watch Max Verstappen in the background there. He might try and get involved side by side into turn number 1. But Jackie's just going to keep that there. Oh, she's nearly cut the corner as well. But let's see what happens up in turn 4. She's blocking Bottas. Bottas to the outside of turn 4. You have to go the long way around to beat her there. I don't think it's going to get it done. Not quite. Watch that Red Bull there. That Red Bull's having a look. So is Bottas having another look. Oh, Bottas climbed the curve. And there goes the Red Bull. We've got Max Verstappen now into P3. I'll get my words out there eventually. I think I'll get my words out eventually. As we look at Hollywood Lance Stroll defending from Pierre Gasly once again after that incredible dive bomb. Will we see another dive bomb from Hollywood Lance Stroll into the first corner? Not this time, I'm afraid. Not this time there, sir. As we see Jackie now defending madly from Max Verstappen. This is for P2 now, and Verstappen. Oh, Verstappen's just going to keep it right there, and that's going to continue onwards to lap number 4. I think the person doing the editing is... Oh, something flew off there. I saw something fly off a distance. It's a part of Red Bull wing. Verstappen has lost his wing there, folks. Oh, that's not going to leave him a crumb of comfort. There is there. Let's go to Lando Norris in the Ferrari. He's being challenged by Esteban Ocon in the Renault. And oh, there's another piece of wing disappearing. Whoa, where's all the wing disappearing to now? We're looking at the battle for P15 here. This is still on lap 3, so between the man Gasly and Nobuhiro Matsushita. There you are, say that 3 times fast. Nobuhiro Matsushita. that's a good one right there. And I think who are we looking at here? Kimi Raikkonen. Oh, this is the battle for the back of the field here. Lewis Hamilton's all the way back here, so I think Hamilton's problems have worsened here. But here goes Raikkonen up the inside of Latifi. Oh, I thought he was having to think about it, but Hamilton's also passed Giovinazzi. And I think Hamilton is going to have a look at Kimi Raikkonen here after passing Giovinazzi. And that's going to be as easy as you like passing to turn 11. Yes, it is. Oh, Kimi's going to make it hard for him. Never thought I'd say those words ever again, but we did. Now, Max Verstappen, he's got front wing damage. He's being challenged by Valtteri Bottas now. This is for P3, not P2, as someone's wrote down. Big lock up from Verstappen. And Bottas around the outside. I think Verstappen's going to take the right turn into the pit lane, and that's another car out of contention here. On to lap number 5 as we go to Danny Kvyat. The charge of the mad Russian continues as we see him easily glide past Lando Norris. If that's any indication, this Honda engine is going to be a beast this year. But we're coming to the end of lap number 5, and look at how Tatiana's already nearly 15 seconds ahead, folks. What the hell has this girl been drinking? I want to know what's been in the water, because that is incredible. To be 15 seconds faster already. That's what, 3 seconds a lap. Let me put that out there, folks. What we're saying is that Jackie's done a 128. She's doing 125s right now. She's doing 125s, and she's absolutely annihilating the field. Incredible. That's just... What can you say to that kind of pace? You just cannot say anything to that kind of pace. As we go to Lewis Hamilton, continued his charge from the back of the field. He's going to try and pass Nicholas Latifi here. Oh, he has passed Nick Latifi. That's easy done. P18 for the 7-time champion of the world. He's really struggling in Mercedes these last couple of seasons. Might have to consider giving him a lifeline. As who is that? That's Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi behind Kimi Raikkonen, and Giovinazzi, easy as you like, passes his more experienced Finnish teammate. And he's into P20 as we see... Whoa! There's a big block for you. That's an absolute massive block there for Bottas. Oh, Jackie. Oh, there you are. Get intimidated. Jackie's going to throw an intimidate right there and scoop Bottas out the way. But that's going to leave her vulnerable down the front straight here. Almost 3 wide, folks, with a McLaren and a Mercedes. Who's that McLaren? I believe it is Carlos Sainz. Yes, it is Carlos Sainz. Move Carlos into P3. And Bottas down to P4. What an intimidate there from Jackie as we go to... who is that? That is Lando Norris. He's got... who has he got behind him there? That is, I believe, George Russell. Yes, it is George Russell passing Lando Norris into P12. That shocked me there. That Williams is having a nice little run here on lap number 7 as we get to Carlos Sainz looking at the inside of Jackie into turn 4. Oh, you're going to have to... Oh, he almost got pinched into the apex there, and now he's holding up Valtteri Bottas. Good, that's what you get. But I think the woes for Lando Norris are going to continue as here comes Kevin Magnussen in that tracing point, and Kevin Magnussen is going to make a job of this side-by-side through turn 5 into turn 6 and 7. I don't want to be side-by-side through turn 6 and 7 for the life of me, and they sort that out pretty darn quickly. Now, on to lap number 8. The laps are just going like that. They're clicking by here at a rate of knots as Valtteri Bottas and Carlos Sainz side-by-side for P3. Ooh, Bottas gets very wiggly. But easy if you like. Thank you very much, says the Finn. As the trials and tribulations of Lando Norris continue. He's about to be passed by the man Gasly into P14. That's easy. Easy. Just too easy. Now, look at the gap. 24 seconds. She could come in, have a pit stop. I mean, what more can you say? She can come in, have a pit stop, read the newspaper, check her Colombian drug money. We're not going to talk about the Colombian drug money. And, yeah, it's just incredible. As we see Nobuhiro Matsushita. Yes, that's Nobuhiro Matsushita with Hollywood Lance Stroll. This is the fight for P11. So some cars have made pit stops here. So that promotes Matsushita up into P11. And here comes George Russell for P12. Oh, up the inside. That is great driving there from the British driver in the Williams. And he's got Matsushita. Thank you very much, says that man. As we go to... Is this Jackie? Yes, this is Jackie with Valtteri Bottas all over her again. And Bottas is real... I tell you what, I remember Austria last year. And it's all going to end in tears if it's not careful. Now here comes Tatiana. Oh, locks up into the pit lane. Mind you, we're not going to need those tyres anymore, Tatiana. Now, I'm having a think here, because if Jackie can get in front of Tatiana, there's a plan here. There's a plan. But it's going to be a very risky plan as Tatiana goes out on another set of soft tyres. So she is definitely two-stopping today. Let's see where Jackie is in comparison to Tatiana, and I think she's not even in the same picture. That's how impressive her lead is, unfortunately. And speaking of unfortunately, there's Charles Leclerc diving up the inside of the last corner on Kimi Raikkonen. That's for P16, and Danny Ricciardo is literally on his ass. And I think this is going to be as easy as like for the Renault man down into the first corner. Yep, Zippity Zaye, he's going to go chasing after Charles Leclerc, and that's him into P17. As we've got Gasly retiring! We have a retirement here, and it's the man Gasly, that Honda engine. Wait a minute, our team just swapped to Hondas. Uh-oh. That's not good. Not good in the slightest, folks. But, yeah. If that's that, we've got some trouble. As we see Kimi Raikkonen getting passed by Max Verstappen. This is on the next lap now. On lap number 10. Oh, dear. Now, Jackie. She's thinking about pitting. Oh, no, she's not. I thought she was going to pit there, but she is not pitting. She is really hanging out Max Verstappen to dry there. Is that Max Verstappen or is that Alex Albon and Esteban Ocon? I think that's Alex Albon and Esteban Ocon there, folks. We got some new contenders here as I think Jackie's trying to make these soft tyres go really far, as there was a bit of a wheel bang there with the Renault. And we've got Albon pass here. Is that Kvyat? That must be Kvyat back there. You can't think it's anyone else but Danny Kvyat there. As we see Bottas and Carlos Sainz splitting Kimi Raikkonen 3 wide. Is that... no, that is Perez. I do apologise. Now, that could continue down into the first corner if they've got to tow off that Red Bull in front of them. That might be Verstappen, actually. In fact, it will be Verstappen, won't it? Because Albon's way back wherever. But I think Perez... Oh! Did you see that? There was a bit of wheel-to-wheel contact. That could have ended very badly for the pair of them. Deary me. Now, here comes Jackie. It's pit stop time. It is pit stop time. Now, what's she thinking? What's she thinking? Can she make a set of hard tyres, the slower tyre, go to the end? Well, she can make her go to the end, but what's she going to put on? This is going to be interesting. Let's see. We're into the garage. It's going to be mediums. So I think she's trying here. I think she's trying to go to the end. I think she's trying to go to the end here. Oh, that is a risky play. I don't know if, can you take a set of medium tyres 18 laps around here? Get in front of that McLaren. Yes, please get in front of that McLaren. That would not have ended well. Who is that McLaren? Is that Carlos or is that Sergio? We just cannot tell from it. It may be Sergio. We'll have a look at that as we see Charles Leclerc trying to get past Giovinazzi here. This is for P12. Is it? Yes, it is Giovinazzi, and there's Ricciardo going past Giovinazzi. Now watch Ricciardo. He's got a hell of a run. He may even get a run on Charles Leclerc here. We're getting a great view of the Italian, but we want to see this fight into the first corner between Leclerc and Ricciardo. And that's job done easy as you like. So who is this here? This is Perez. So that was Sainz behind us. Perez is down. Verstappen are down in P15. Wow, that's bad. Just remember, a one-stop here is really powerful. It's incredibly powerful here. Now, mind you, Jackie's in P18 after her stop. So, is she going to try and make these tyres go all the way to the end? I think she may try this, you know. She may try this indeed. We don't know where Tatiana is. Tatiana, for all we know, is stuck in traffic. And if she is stuck in traffic, that's going to play right into our hands as we go to the fight between Giovinazzi, Verstappen. Good. Somebody's lost their wing there because I saw a bit of wing front fly off. We've got Perez here. Bottas is included. They're 3 wide into turn 2. That's not going to work. That's going to put Giovinazzi all over the place. We've got Carlos Sainz for company. It's all kicking off. It is all kicking off here. Let's have a look at Sainz here, trying to get past Jackie. Jackie's going to try and lead Carlos Sainz to the wall. That is incredible racing between the pair of them. I think Carlos has got him. There's that front wheel. It's a McLaren end plate that's been come off there. And Jackie very deep into the first corner. And excuse me, we'll just escort you out that way. Easy as you like. Now, up at the front of the field here. P5, Nicholas Latifi. He hasn't stopped yet. Mind you, neither has this man, Charles Leclerc, nor is Ricciardo behind him, I do believe. So we'll keep an eye on them two. They may be a factor later on in the Grand Prix. He's lost P5, and now Ricciardo's going to chase after. He's going to make his move here on Charles Leclerc. 3 wide into the first corner between these 3. Ricciardo's taken too much curve there, and Leclerc's just going to hold on to P5. Ricciardo's got P6 ahead of the Canadian. Will this continue down to the first corner? It may do, you know, but just not quite, if you don't mind me saying so. Now, who have we got here? We have got Valtteri Bottas, and we've got Sergio Perez. So this is the fight for P9 on lap 14 of the Grand Prix, and on to lap 15 of the Grand Prix. Bottas's charge continues as cars make their pit stop. He's going to pass Max Verstappen here for P5. Watch that end plate to the wing. Why has that not been picked up? Can somebody explain to me why they've not gone out and picked that front wing up? It's incredible. They should have done that. Now, Tatiana, at the end of lap 16, she's going to come in and make another pit stop here. So, what's her advantage now? She's done another blistering run on soft tyres. I imagine she's switching on to mediums here. Let's see, will we see the yellow? Yes, we see the yellow stripe medium tyre there. tell you what. See, Tatiana is come out fighting here in Season 4. We may have to have Jackie come out and fight even more. And once again, you can see Jackie's nowhere to be seen. So Tatiana's got this Grand Prix. In fact, there's Jackie just coming out of the last corner. That is how big her gap is. As we see cars on the medium tyres going through here. So she's up to P5. We've got Perez in front of her, Bottas in front of her. Who else is in front of this? There's a car missing out here. Who's in P2? We need to find out who the car is in P2. As we go to Jackie fighting off Alexander Albon for P5. Ooh, I'll tell you what, Alexander Albon, he's on the hard tyre, so he's going for a one-stop as well. But the other one-stop as they go side-by-side into turn 5. Oh, dear me. This is why I said hard tyres here. I don't think mediums are going to go to the end of the Grand Prix, but if anyone can make them go to the end of the Grand Prix, it's this girl right here, Chaseliner number 42. But move on to lap number 18, and oh, that is a block! Blocking! Yeah! That was a block and a half there from Jackie to Alexander Albon. Oh, and Alex is going to go side by side into turn 1, but Jackie's going to be very staunch in that defending. As we go to the mad Russian Danny Kvyat. He's in P6 with Esteban Ocon in front of him. That's P5 in front of him, although there are cars that have made a pit stop here, so this could be for a little bit higher for the mad Russian if he gets past the Frenchman. And indeed he does. So, on to the end of lap number 17. That's not right. Yeah, that's a foul up. I think we're going to see that move. That's a foul up. Somebody's not editing this right. Although to be fair, we are looking at Albon. We are looking at the right fight. It's just we've done it on the wrong lap beforehand. So that's fine. So this is lap number 19. We're starting here. You have to forgive me. This is my first time editing a 50% race. As we got Lando Norris here passing George Russell, and that's for P6. We'll get focused and back into it right now. As Alexander Albon is looking at the back of Jackie here into P. Oh, Jackie's gone deep, and Albon, well, where were you going? Albon's now lost his wing. That's going to put Albon out of contention here, folks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And now she's got a new challenger with the mad Russian Danny Kvyat. That is side by side down the main straight as we start lap number 20 here. And you're going to have to dive bomb him. You're going to have to dive bomb if you want that position back. Because I don't think... Oh, Kvyat, though, gave her plenty of room. She did execute that dive bomb very nicely, if you don't mind me saying so. Speaking of don't mind me saying so, this one-stopper has worked for Charles Leclerc and Danny Ricciardo. And Ricciardo's about to move into P9 here. And great move. Great move from the for the Aussie. As we go to, who is that? That's Verstappen. He's fighting with Hollywood Lance Stroll for P12. And easy as you like past him. Now we're back on the right lap here. So Tatiana has a 41-second advantage, folks. That's where you just walk up and go, ouch. Ouch. This new Chase-Ganassi partnership is favouring this plucky little Colombian as we come to start lap number 21 here. And here comes Kvyat again. Now Jackie's defending the inside. If Kvyat wants it, he's got to go to the outside. Good thinking. Good thinking. He has got past her. But, oh, he's locked up, and that's going to let Jackie right back into P2. Thank you. Who we got here? We got Bottas and Leclerc. Now, Bottas is having a recovery drive of his own. He's in P11 at the moment. He's passing Charles Leclerc here, and that's going to be for P10. So he's back into the points. It is the Finn. As we move on to lap number 22 now. Lap number 22, and here comes Kvyat again. This Kvyat, oh, there comes Ocon. We're going to be 3 wide almost into the first corner. I don't think, oh, Kvyat's going to go for a big dive bomb into the first corner. Squeezes him into the apex, and Jackie will keep P2 for now. Ocon almost getting lucky there as we go to his teammate Danny Ricciardo. He's with Kevin Magnussen for P7. It looks like Magnussen's having a better time this season in the tracing points than he did last season. He's also got Bottas for company there. He may lose P8. I made famous last words there for the commentator. But around the outside goes the Dane. And now look at Leclerc. Leclerc's fighting Bottas. He wants his position back, but Bottas is having a go at Magnussen. This is incredible racing. This is what 50% races are going to give us every time. And sign me up for more 50% races, folks. On to lap number 23 now, and now there's a piece of wing gone missing. I think Kvyat tried once too many there. That wing has just flown right across the track here as Jackie's going to go around the outside, and that's back into P2. But I think Kvyat's going to be limping home here. We'll keep an eye on the Mad Russia as we go to Ricciardo. Have a look at George Russell for P7. George Russell's having a great run here in that Williams. You got to give him all the credit in the world for doing so. And Ricciardo up into P7. Thank you very much, says that man. As we go to Magnussen holding on to the last point here. And we mean holding on barely. He's going to let... here comes Charles Leclerc. And Leclerc's going to take that point away from him. Nil point for Magnussen, it looks like, this race as we go to his teammate Hollywood Lance Stroll. He's fighting with Nick De Vries here. We haven't seen much of Nick De Vries here, but Nick De Vries having a quiet race, having a solid race. He's up into P13 ahead of the ex-Williams driver. That's fair do. But here's two cars having an awful race, folks. We've got Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton and Sergio Perez all back there. And Sainz has now passed Nicholas Latifi for P16. As we see, yeah, here's the problem that Kvyat's got. We're coming to the end of lap 23 here to start lap 24. And I think Ocon's going to make this nice and easy. He's going to try and get past Kvyat here. I think Kvyat wants to pit, but yes, he does. He's going into the pits. He wanted to pit there, get this wing changed, and that's unfortunate for the Russian driver. Speaking of unfortunate, Alex Albon is all over the place. He's got Lando Norris behind him for P4, and I think Albon's going to continue here. Albon is going to try and continue with this damaged wing, and it's not going to work out for him, as there goes Lando Norris up the inside in that Ferrari, and that's P4. Now, Valtteri, what we saying here, Valtteri? You're in P8 at the moment, so you're trying to ruin George Russell's day. I think it'll be quite an easy pass, actually. Yes, it will, and move him up into P8. As we've got Magnussen being passed in the background. We'll see, actually no, that's going to be P7 now that Kvyat's pit. Magnussen was being passed here by Max Verstappen, so this is for P11 at the moment, now P10. So Magnussen back in the points, but Verstappen's going to just come along. Yonk, I'll take that point away from you again. Unfortunate. Oh, somebody locked up there, I don't know which of the two that was. We go to Carlos Sainz with Nobuhiro Matsushita. Now, it's P15. I imagine it's going to be P14. Because, yeah, there's Kvyat still in the pit lane. So, everything is sorted itself out now. Now, Ricciardo, we're moving on to lap 25 here. Albon's pain is going to continue here. We're going to see Ricciardo easily glide past him into P5. Great recovery from the Aussie man. Making this one-stop work just as hard as he can. As Bottas is going to try and get past Matsushita into the last corner. And not quite. He's going to wait. He's going to wait his turn. And he's going to go now and watch Perez in the background. Perez may have a word as well. Bottas is past Matsushita. Perez is going to come past Matsushita as well. Easy as you like. Oh, and he's going to go Bottas. Fair play to the Mexican. Oh, he's got him. What an opportunist. What an opportunist indeed. If we do look at potential future teammates, we will definitely keep Sergio Perez in mind. Speaking of keeping in mind, Ocon, where has he come from? Side by side down the main straight. Him and Jackie go for P2. All this is going to do is just increase Tatiana's advantage, you dumb fuck. Mind you, not that Tatiana didn't have an advantage before the pit stops. What the hell? So we've got new challenges here. as we go to Hollywood Land Stroll with Carlos Sainz all over his back end. Excuse me. And this is going to be for P13. And is the McLaren... Yes, it is. The McLaren easily going to get past. Right, there. Now, this fight's going to continue. We got two Renaults here, all over the back of this Ferrari. Ricciardo, and he's having an inspired run. Ricciardo is just coming, folks. He's into P4 ahead of Lando Norris. But here... Oh, I think Ocon's just drove into the back of Jackie. Check that rear tyre. Check that rear tyre. There may be a puncture. Jackie, no puncture. But, oh my God, that could have ended in tears. That could have ended in tears between the pair of them. What the hell was going on there? As we look at... who are we looking at here? Nicholas Latifi getting passed by Danny Kvyat for P18. And Kvyat's charge is not going to continue here because we're looking at... who are we looking at here? Who are we looking at here? We're looking at Carlos Sainz and Nick de Vries. That is for P12. But here's what we need to be concentrating at. You see that car in the background? That's not Jackie, folks. That's Tatiana. She is lapping Bottas, Hamilton, sorry, and Perez. She has lapped Lewis Hamilton. That is how quick she has been. As we see Kvyat passing Nobuhiro Matsushita into the last corner. That's for P17. Oh, what could have been for Kvyat? It's what could have been, unfortunately, for the mad Russian. But Matsushita's going to come and have another go. Go on, Matsushita. Have a go, son. Ah, not quite. Not quite for that man. As we go, Jackie here starting the last lap. What's it say? Jackie's starting the last lap. She's got Ricciardo all over her back end. Ricciardo's passed her into P2. You can see in the corner there that this is incredible, folks. Jackie's only just started. She's in turn 1. And Tatiana's finishing and winning the Bahrain Grand Prix. As the fireworks go off. So Tatiana's won by what must be a good minute. A minute and a half. Something like that. We got it all kicking off with Ricciardo being passed by Bottas. Yes, that's Bottas passing Ricciardo. We've got Norris already passed Ricciardo. Oh my, it is all jumping off here in the last lap or so. We're going to follow all this action to the line, I assure you here, as Ricciardo tries to get past Valtteri Bottas. It may not happen, it may not work. Watch Norris here. Watch Lando Norris in that Ferrari. He may try and nick a position off Jackie. He is going to try and nick it, but Bottas and Ricciardo still side by side. That's been sorted out. Let's see, Norris is attempted to take P2 off Jackie. I wouldn't even be thinking about trying that, mate. Because that will not end well for either of us. And I mean that, it will not end well. So there we go. That is that sorted. Tatiana's, there you are. Tatiana's already won by a country mile. She's won by at least a minute now. What can you say about this performance as Jackie blocks Lando Norris off? I think that's going to do it. She keeps enough ERS, she can get to the line here. She'll take P2, but my God, what can you say? It's a great P2 for Jackie, a fighting P2, but Tatiana, if this Tatiana's turning up this season, she's in trouble. Because that is not a Tatiana you want to see. George Russell deserves driver of the day, folks. But what a race from Tatiana.
A fantastic team effort then to secure victory here in the deserts. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Here comes your top 3.
I can hardly believe this. Look at this. I'd be celebrating too after I just annihilated the field like that, Tatiana. Jesus Christ. I mean, what was the winning gap? About 1 minute 10 seconds, something like that. Must have been around that area. Oh well. You're both up there. Chew him up.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Let's see how the driver standings have changed. Tatiana Calderon takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
There's a few contenders, but George Russell definitely stood out, I think. A really solid drive from him today, and one I'm sure the fans enjoyed.
Let's move on to the constructors. The owner-drivers team moved to the top of the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Well, Crofty, we will certainly join you for the next one. What a Grand Prix performance by Tatiana Calderon, folks. Winning the Bahrain Grand Prix by 1 minute 14, nearly a minute 15 seconds. She was 4 seconds faster than Jackie. 4 seconds. You can't comprehend that. Lando, Valtteri Albon, Ricardo Albon, George Russell P7, well deserved. Driver of the day as well. Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, and Kevin Magnussen, your top 10. 1 DNF, the man Gasly and the AlphaTauri. But yeah, there's nothing you can really say about what Tatiana just did, folks. That was impressive.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Okay.
Your team dominated the race.
We certainly did dominate out there, and I think it's got to do with the fact that we bought an absolute package and a half. We bought a package that no one was going to beat out there. So, but the girls have got each other's backs out there.
Everything went your way today. It looked like
the girls certainly did have a fantastic strategy. Tatiana blitzed the field on a 2-stop. Jackie finesse the field on a 1-stop. You can't fault either of them. You can't say anything otherwise. I think the pair of them will certainly be celebrating with each other, and I'll be buying them a few drinks because it was a fantastic performance from both. This is really great. Already, I know people are going to be saying, Tatiana out, but you've got to give them credit for that result out there.
Appreciate your time.
And we appreciate yours. So that's the first job out the way. By the way, do you like the new race suits as well? They look all right, don't they? So yeah, we got Charles Leclerc as the rival. We've gone, like I said, we went to the start. I think it's the NT&T car that Scott Dixon has got. But whew, dear me, if this Tatiana shows up, we're all in trouble. None of us will survive. Jackie's going to have to really go some to beat that Tatiana, I think. 13.28 million in the bank, and I got a feeling that's only just going to be the start of our money problems.
Boss, this week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Carl going on about those darn running costs. I wish he would shut up about them a lot of the time. So, we have got a load of time before the Dutch Grand Prix to be had, and we will do this here. We got an invitational event in the way. I'll go and do that off camera. Basically, when you join us for the Dutch Grand Prix on Wednesday, we'll be right up to hopefully around about where Will Buxton's interview is. And I'll be telling Will Buxton where to stick that interview as well. So, get everything in for this side. You can see we've gone with power department focus, reaction trading. We're going to attend an F1 esports event. Not that we ever do esports. But wouldn't it be great if I did? I think I've got skill. We've got 2,500 resource points. Can we get this ultimate chassis upgraded for the Dutch Grand Prix? Yes, we can. I think we should buy it, get it on the car, and then we're going to have practically a fully upgraded car for the Dutch Grand Prix. That is where we want to be. Guys, 25 likes on the video. I hope you do like the new format. If you do, let me know in the comments. I enjoy reading all the comments, all the banter about Tatiana and Jackie and how good Tatiana is and how bad Tatiana isn't. Do get subscribed for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, more Death Stranding, more Detroit Become Human, Marvel Spider-Man, Trains in World on Sundays. Stay safe, be kind to each other. If you can't be kind, be quiet. You have no place in the world if you can't be kind to one another. We'll see you on Wednesday for the Dutch Grand Prix. See you tomorrow for Death Stranding. Oh boy. Tatiana, I think, is going to be unstoppable this season. Who disagrees?